Been a while, Sarah. This weekend marks 3 years since our divorce. Want to grab dinner sometime?
Excuse me? Have you completely lost your mind? What? What's this about?
I just thought it'd be nice to catch up. We were together for 6 years before everything happened. That's not something you just forget.
Delete my number. I've moved on with my life.
Why so cold? First time reaching out in forever, and with a dinner invitation no less. Why aren't you jumping at the chance?
You can't be serious. Who meets their ex-husband for dinner? And divorce anniversary? Seriously? Are you mocking me? That was the worst day of my life, when my own sister stole my husband, and you're calling it an anniversary? You've got to be kidding me.
Come on, it wasn't like that. Things just happened. Nobody meant to hurt you.
Things just happened? You had an affair with my sister while I was going through fertility treatments, while I was crying myself to sleep every night, while I was desperately trying to give you the family you wanted.
Ancient history now, right? Didn't realize you'd get so upset. Just trying to lighten the mood. Haven't talked in ages, just wanted to break the ice.
There is no ice to break. There is nothing between us anymore. You made sure of that.
Sarah, please, we used to be able to talk about anything. Remember those late-night conversations on the balcony?
Stop. Don't you dare bring up memories like that. You lost that right when you betrayed me.
Sorry about the anniversary comment, but I really want to see you just once.
Why now, after 3 years of silence? What could you possibly want?
Can't a guy reach out to an old friend? Oh, remember how much you loved barbecue? I know this great place. Let's catch up after 3 years.
We're not friends. We were never just friends. You were my husband, and you chose my sister over me. That's all there is to it.
You're being unreasonable. People divorce and remain friends all the time. Why can't we be civil?
Civil? You want to talk about being civil? Was it civil when you were sneaking around with Ashley? Was it civil when you two announced your relationship at my parents' house while I was still wearing my wedding ring?
That was Ashley's idea. I wanted to wait.
Oh, that makes it so much better. No thanks. Goodbye.
Wait, hold on. Don't be so cold. We're family by marriage after all. How can you treat family this way?
Family? You dare talk about family? The same family that chose sides? The same family that blamed me for not being able to have children? Ha! I never once considered you family. Not you, not Ashley, not even my parents who approved your marriage. I cut ties with everyone, so please, stay out of my life. Goodbye.
Yeah, you're just being dramatic. Your parents just wanted everyone to get along. They still ask about you, you know.
Of course they do. Now that their perfect younger daughter is married to you, now that they got what they wanted.
That's not fair. They love you. They just didn't want to lose both daughters.
They made their choice, just like you did.
Please, just hear me out. If dinner's too much, just listen to what I have to say, please. I have something important to ask you.
More important than respecting my boundaries? More important than the last 3 years of silence?
Yes, much more important.
What? You have something to ask me?
Can we meet somewhere neutral? A coffee shop, maybe. It's not something I want to discuss over text.
Whatever you have to say it here. I'm not meeting you anywhere.
You haven't been home since cutting ties, right? So you haven't heard about Ashley's illness from your parents.
What? Ashley's illness? Does she have something serious?
Yeah, it's a blood disease. She's been in and out of hospitals. The treatments aren't working like they should.
What? Since when?
A few months now. It's getting worse.
Leukemia?
Something similar. The doctors say she needs a bone marrow transplant to recover. They're not optimistic about other treatments.
That's sudden. You hear about it in movies and TV, but never expect it to happen to family, even to someone like her.
Don't be like that. She's still your sister. Whatever happened between us doesn't change that.
It changed everything. But what does this have to do with me?
That's why I have a favor to ask you as Ashley's sister. Would you consider being her bone marrow donor?
So that's what this is about. All this talk about memories and family, just to ask for my bone marrow?
It's not just that. We really do miss you. Ashley cries about you sometimes.
That's a lot to process all at once. And somehow I doubt those tears.
That's why I wanted to discuss it over dinner. So what do you say? Would you meet with me? I can explain everything in detail over food. Please, Sarah, for old time's sake.
That's completely out of the question.
What? What do you mean out of the question? Your real sister is suffering from a serious illness, and you won't help her after everything we've been through together.
Everything we've been through? You mean how you both betrayed me? How you watched me suffer through treatments? How you blamed me for not being able to have children? Yep. That's right. Yes. I feel bad that Ashley has such a serious illness, but I'm not that kind of person. I couldn't care less about someone who betrayed me. I have zero interest in being a donor.
You can't mean that! This is literally life or death! How can you be so heartless?
Heartless? That's rich coming from you. Take care.
What the hell is wrong with you? I can't believe you'd abandon your own sister when she's sick! The Sarah I knew would never do this!
The Sarah you knew died 3 years ago when her husband and sister betrayed her. Well, you seem energetic enough. Plenty of energy to guilt trip me.
This isn't about guilt, this is about saving Ashley's life!
Find another donor. I'm done with this conversation.
You'll regret this. If anything happens to her, it's on you!
Goodbye, Jake. Don't contact me again. That's not an acceptable answer. How can you be so cold? I just started hospital treatment this month, fighting this disease every day. I can't believe you choose to abandon your sister like this. I don't recall giving you permission to message me. Did Jake share our conversation with you? Of course he did. I'm his wife now. We don't keep secrets from each other. How convenient. Unlike when you were sneaking around behind my back. That was different. This is about my life. The doctors say my condition is getting worse. I'm free to make my own choices, and I don't see why you think you can guilt trip me. Because you're my only hope right now. The doctors tested everyone else. Mom and Dad weren't matches. That sounds like a personal problem. You're horrible, sis. Is this revenge because I took Jake? That was 3 years ago. It shouldn't matter anymore. Excuse me? You took Jake? Like he was some prize to be won? That's not what I meant. You know what I'm trying to say? We fell in love. It wasn't planned. Right. Just like these messages weren't planned. Just like asking for my bone marrow wasn't planned. Your sister's life is in danger. Shouldn't you be acting like an adult here? Put the past behind us? The past? You mean when you were comforting me about my fertility treatments while sleeping with my husband behind my back? Even if you say that, impossible is impossible. You want me to forgive the sister who betrayed me, the family who abandoned me, all of you who left me alone? Stop being dramatic. Nobody abandoned you. You're unbelievable. You're the one who made all the choices. Jake and I both tried to stay friendly. Mom and Dad told you to try getting along as in-laws. You're the one who chose to cut ties. That was all you. Are you seriously blaming the person who got cheated on? And Mom and Dad blamed me instead of you two, saying I must have done something to deserve being cheated on. Of course I had to cut ties with a family like that. They were just trying to keep the peace. They wanted us all to be one big happy family. One big happy family? While I was dying inside? Well, Mom and Dad were right. It was all your fault. Yet you keep playing the victim. Get over yourself. Excuse me? My fault? How exactly was it my fault? I didn't steal Jake. I saved him. Jake wanted kids right away, but you were infertile. I freed him from you. Stop acting like a victim already. Saved him? Seriously? What you did was plain old cheating. Don't try to justify your awful behavior. You don't understand Jake at all. He was suffering, watching you fail treatment after treatment. But if you'd stayed married, you couldn't have kids, and Jake would have been miserable forever. Are you saying your happiness was more important than his? What? Are you seriously trying to make this about Jake's happiness? Of course it's about his happiness. He deserves to have children. You were already a lost cause when you divorced. I'm still in my 20s. I have plenty of chances to have kids. But you're sick now, aren't you? Karma works in mysterious ways. How dare you? That's why I'm getting treatment. The bone marrow transplant will cure me. Then I'll be healthy and can have lots of babies. So help me out, sis. Once I'm better and can have kids, Jake will be so happy. Even though you're divorced, he's still special to you, right? Don't you want to help make him happy? You're delusional. Jake isn't special to me anymore. Not at all. Give up on me and find another donor, quickly. We've been looking, but there are no matches. That's why we're asking you. Parents and siblings have the highest match rate. Even then, it's only a 25% chance. That low, huh? Sounds like you should be focusing on the registry instead of harassing me. Mom wasn't a match, but you'll definitely be compatible. Statistically, you'll have to be my match. The doctor said siblings are the best chance. I see. So that's why you and Jake have been desperately trying to contact me. Not because you miss me, not because you're sorry, just because you need something from me. But sorry to disappoint you. I still won't do the bone marrow transplant. You can't be serious. After everything I just explained? After telling you how much we need you? Need me? Where was this need when you were destroying my marriage? Where was this need when you watched me suffer? That's ancient history. This is about life and death. How can you be so heartless? I learned from the best, from my sister and husband who showed me exactly how heartless people can be. You'll regret this. If anything happens to me, you'll have to live with it forever. I've been living with what you did for 3 years. I think I can manage. This isn't over. I won't let you abandon me like this. Watch me. Stop trying so hard to act tough. You can't just ignore me forever. Watch me. I've been thinking about what you said, about karma. Maybe you're right. Maybe this is punishment. I'm not interested in your self-pity. Just hear me out. I've had a lot of time to think in the hospital about what we did to you. We? So now you admit it wasn't just happening naturally? I'm trying to apologize here. Can't you at least listen? An apology right when you need something from me? How convenient. I'm serious. The treatments are so painful. Sometimes I wonder if this is how you felt. Don't you dare. Don't you dare compare your situation to mine. But I understand now. The fear, the pain, the uncertainty, the feeling that your body is betraying you. Stop it. You don't understand anything. I do. Every time they draw blood, every time they run tests, I think about what you went through. The difference is I had a husband who was sleeping with my sister, while you have a husband too. Oh, wait. How is Jake handling your illness? He's supportive when he's not working. Interesting pause there. He's just busy. This treatment is expensive. Someone has to pay the bills. Right, that's definitely it. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing at all. Anyway, I really am sorry for everything. Can't we start over? Start over? While you're lying in a hospital bed needing my bone marrow? Yes! This could be our chance to be sisters again. We stopped being sisters the moment you betrayed me. That's not fair. I was young and stupid. You were 25, old enough to know exactly what you were doing. But Jake and I really love each other. It's impossible for someone like you to have kids now. Excuse me? Someone like me? Well, you know, you're older now, and with your condition... My condition? You mean the one you used to justify stealing my husband? I didn't steal him. He chose me because I could give him what you couldn't. And how's that working out for you? 3 years later, no baby, and now you're sick. That's why I need your help. Once I'm better and have kids, I'll let you play with them lots. So, how about a nice answer? Donating bone marrow isn't a big deal for your cute little sister, right? My cute little sister? Are you serious right now? Come on, remember how close we used to be? Remember all those times I helped you shop for fertility supplements? While you were sleeping with my husband? Those shopping trips? Why do you keep bringing that up? It's ancient history. Because you keep acting like what you did was normal, like it was justified. It was justified. Jake needed someone who could have children, and I can. Once I get better. I should tell you now before you regret it later. Can't do anything soon anyway. I'm too tired for this. That's all I have to say. One last thing then, since you're so concerned about fertility. What do you mean? You're infertile. You can't possibly be having a baby. Why would you be pregnant when you're single? I'm not single. I got remarried last year. What? You remarried? How? When? Well, I got pregnant. It's a high-risk pregnancy at my age, but everything's going well so far. I thought I'd never have kids, but life's full of surprises. What is this? You're lying. You have to be lying. I never heard about this. I don't believe it. What do you mean, remarried? Why would I tell an estranged family about my marriage? Only a few friends know I remarried. Our parents don't know, so of course you wouldn't either. But you're supposed to be the infertile one. You were supposed to be alone. Sorry to disappoint you. Sis, I was supposed to get pregnant right after being cured. What is this? You're having a baby? No way. Fine, I'll work hard and have my own baby. Just you wait. Good luck with that. You'll need it. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing at all. Just focus on your treatment. This isn't over. You think you're so much better than me now? I don't think about you at all. Liar! If you didn't think about me, you wouldn't be so cruel. Cruel? You want to talk about cruelty? I'm done with this conversation, but don't think this is over. It's been over for 3 years. You just haven't realized it yet.
Sarah, you're finally having a kid? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Why would I tell you anything?
Because we have history. Is it a boy or girl? At least send me some pictures. It's basically our kid, isn't it? Feels lonely not hearing anything about it.
Excuse me? Have you lost your mind?
Come on, don't be like that. We were trying for so long together. This feels like our dream is finally coming true.
What do you mean, basically? This baby belongs to me and my husband. I won't show you any pictures, and stop saying creepy things.
Don't be selfish. After everything we went through together, all those fertility treatments, all those hopes and dreams.
Those hopes and dreams you destroyed?
I never stopped caring about you, even after everything.
Is that why you're at dating events while your wife is sick?
Who told you that? That's not true. I'm just networking for work.
Right. Networking at singles events.
You don't understand. Things with Ashley are complicated.
Complicated how?
She's changed since getting sick. She's not the same person anymore.
Oh, like how I wasn't the same person after failing fertility treatments?
That's different. But when you're on my family register and marry me, it'll be our kid, right? Am I saying something strange?
Excuse me? What are you talking about?
You know how badly I want kids. I want them so desperately, more than anything.
Yes, I know. You love kids, and your parents have been desperate for grandchildren. That's why you betrayed me, remember?
I want at least 3 kids. We could start over, make up for lost time. Yeah, that's why I married Ashley, even though I knew stealing someone's wife was wrong. I never wanted to hurt you, Sarah, but I had to marry young Ashley for the sake of having kids. But now we can't have any, and she's seriously ill instead.
So now you're looking for your next victim?
Don't be like that! I'm scared of the pressure from our parents lately. My parents were against this marriage from the start. They keep asking what I'm doing with my life since we don't have kids.
Sorry, I can't sympathize at all. What? So you're saying you pushed everyone around for your own needs but couldn't deliver? Just sounds like a selfish man's confession.
Yeah, maybe it is a confession. I regret divorcing you. If we'd stayed married, I'd be the one next to you and our child. So, would you consider leaving your husband and remarrying me?
What? Have you completely lost your mind?
Think about it. It makes perfect sense. It's my child too, and I don't care about blood relations. If it's a child you risked your life to bring into this world, I know I could love it.
Are you insane? Do you think I'd be happy to hear that? This child has nothing to do with you.
But we tried for so long together. Doesn't that count for something?
It counted until you cheated on me with my sister.
Think about it rationally. Whatever guy would marry you must be pretty worthless. I work for a big company with great pay. Plus, I've got Ashley loaded up with life insurance. Come back to me and you'll never have money troubles.
Did you just say you have life insurance on your dying wife?
It's just being practical. Ashley's condition isn't looking good. We have to think about the future.
I'm speechless. For your information, my husband is kind and extremely successful. I've never had any financial difficulties. He even built us a house with a yard for the baby.
With a yard? A whole house? Does your husband have serious money?
More than you'll ever have. And unlike you, he loves me for who I am, not what I can give him.
But I could love you too, better than before. We could start fresh.
So there's absolutely no reason for me to see you. I'm going to build a warm home with him and our child.
Don't be hasty. Think about what I'm offering.
I'm thinking about how disgusting you are, planning your wife's death while she's fighting for her life.
I'm just being realistic.
You should focus on supporting Ashley.
She's gonna die anyway. Why should we both be miserable?
I'm blocking your number.
Wait!
Don't ever contact me again.
What about the bone marrow? At least do that!
Goodbye, Jake. I hope you get exactly what you deserve. Please, sis. I'm begging you. Just get tested at least. My numbers got worse at today's checkup. If I don't get a bone marrow transplant soon, I'll lose to this disease. Is that what Jake told you to say? What? No, it's true. The doctors are really worried. Mind over matter. A snake like you won't lose to some disease. So stay positive and focus on your treatment. How can you be so cruel? Everything would be solved if you'd just be my donor. Are you really okay with your real sister dying from this illness? Totally fine. Enjoy your sinful life, however much of it you have left. Wow, how can you say such things to a sick person? Do you not have a heart? How can you be so cold when someone's suffering right in front of you? I learned it from watching you, but why don't you say those exact words to your husband? His constant requests are getting annoying. What? What requests? Oh, he didn't tell you? Tell me what? I'm busy with post-pregnancy stuff, but his messages won't stop. I'm at my limit. Wait, what requests? Is Jake asking to remarry you? That's right. He says he's got you well insured, so I won't have money troubles. He keeps asking for dates, no matter how many times I refuse. That can't be true. Jake took out that much insurance on me? Yeah, he was quite proud of it. It's interesting how he's planning ahead while his wife is fighting an illness. Really shows his heart, doesn't it? No, this can't be happening while I'm this weak. Come to think of it, Jake's hospital visits have suddenly decreased lately. He says he's busy with work, but maybe he's just lost interest in me. Oh, he's busy, all right. I heard he's been going to dating events. Got this info from a mutual friend who spotted him. He calls it networking. Dating events? No way. He wouldn't. He's trading me in for another woman? That's too cruel. Is it? It is. But you don't have any right to criticize Jake. You stole someone else's husband too. Now you're making a big fuss when you're the one being replaced. Not really in a position to complain, are you? This is different. We were in love. No, the cheater is the one who's wrong. Jake, look at your own faults before getting angry. The cycle continues, doesn't it? What? I've done nothing wrong. I'm fighting hard through my treatment, and I want to have Jake's children when I get better. Why are you being so mean to me? Mean? I'm just using your own logic. Stop playing the victim. You know Jake wants children more than anything. Are you saying your happiness is more important than his? As his wife, maybe you should set him free. Shut up! What the hell? You're being so cruel, using my own words against me. Oh, I'm glad my cruelty is coming through. I learned from the best. Just to be clear, you won't remarry Jake, right? You wouldn't do that to me? Of course not. I'm going to live happily with my husband and our beautiful baby. I never want to be involved with that cheater again. Good to hear that. In that case, I'll make Jake regret even thinking about leaving me. He loaded me up with life insurance, did he? Well then, I'll make sure to spend every last penny of his savings. What? You think you're the only one who can be cruel? Watch me destroy everything he has. He'll be sorry if he thought I'd just quietly fight this disease. I absolutely won't let Jake have a happy ending. Ashley. Every credit card, every account, I'll empty them all. Let's see him try dating with no money. You've finally lost it. Lost it? No, I finally found myself. The real me, the one who won't be anyone's victim anymore. Good luck with that. I don't need luck. I just need revenge. Thanks, sis. You've shown me the way. Glad I could help. Goodbye, Ashley. Before her death, Ashley went wild with excuses of fulfilling her bucket list. She'd sneak out of the hospital to spend lavishly at host clubs, suddenly donating millions to charity, and lived like she was determined to drain Jake's savings completely. She was running on pure adrenaline. Even her doctors were alarmed at how unpatient-like she was behaving for someone so ill. Jake couldn't stop her, and worse, he was too concerned about appearances to even try. Finally, he was so financially drained, he couldn't even pay the insurance premiums, reduced to begging both sets of parents for living expenses. As for Sarah, she's living her best life with her loving husband and beautiful baby, teaching her child the importance of genuine gratitude. How could you, Emily? This was supposed to be the happiest day of my life, and you've ruined everything! What? After all the time I spent planning this perfect day, I can't believe you would do this to me! I don't understand what you're talking about. Why did you cancel last minute? Even if we're only in-laws, we're still sisters. How could you skip your husband's sister's wedding like that? Wait a minute, I didn't cancel last minute. I never even RSVP'd. Don't just assume I was coming. Are you serious? You think you need an RSVP for family? I had a place card made for you and everything. I even arranged the seating chart considering you. Do you know how much work that was? You made those arrangements without even checking with me first? I never had any intention of attending. What? It's a family wedding. Of course you're supposed to come. You don't need to RSVP to family weddings. Excuse me? You're my family now, even if you're just a sister-in-law. It's absolutely awful not to come to a relative's wedding. Everyone kept asking where you were. Do you know how embarrassing that was? I don't attend strangers' weddings. What? Remember those words? That's exactly what you said to me before. That's why I didn't come to your wedding either. What did you say? Are you bringing up ancient history right now? On my wedding day? Even if we're sisters-in-law, we're just strangers in the end. There's no need to go to a stranger's wedding. Isn't that what you said, Sarah? That's why you canceled on mine and Jack's wedding 5 years ago, right? Well, that was completely different. You can't compare those situations. And what you did was even worse than what I did. You actually RSVP'd, yes! We prepared your seat and meal and everything, and then you canceled the day of. We had to pay for your meal that went to waste, you know. So this is revenge for something that happened 5 years ago? You're still hung up on that? It may have been 5 years ago, but I still remember how hurt I was. I wanted all our family, relatives, and friends to celebrate with us. But just having one person missing was enough to make me so depressed. I had no choice back then. I had my reasons. Reasons? You mean you just couldn't stand that I was getting married before you? You admitted yourself that you just got angry and canceled out of spite. You don't understand how hard it was for me then. If something makes me angry, that's just how it is. Here I was desperately trying to find someone, getting rejected 20 times in a row, and then my little brother and his girlfriend just casually get married. Of course I couldn't bring myself to celebrate that. Then you should have just said that and declined properly. Not RSVP yes and then cancel last minute. And you made all those excuses on the day too, saying our wedding looked too cheap to be worth attending. Well, I was just upset. You can't hold words said in anger against me forever. Every word you said hurt me deeply. When I finally learned it was just pure jealousy, I was too stunned to even respond. That's when I swore I'd never attend the wedding of someone who could do something like that. But it was 5 years ago. People change. I've grown since then. I thought we could move past this and be real sisters now. Then you should understand that what you did was unforgivable, even after all this time. Now, if you'll excuse me. Fine, be that way. But don't think this is over. You'll regret treating family like this. Family doesn't hurt family the way you hurt me.
Phew! My sister's wedding was exhausting. Heading home on the train now.
How bad was it? Sarah's been sending me angry messages all day.
It was something else. My feet are killing me from standing so long.
Thanks for going alone. I'm sorry. Even though you told me I could do whatever I wanted, you probably got an earful from Sarah because I didn't come, right?
No worries at all. She kept pretty quiet since there were other relatives and friends from the groom's side. Her death glares were scary, but she didn't say anything directly to me.
Oh, that's good then.
Though she did make a point of announcing to everyone that her dear sister-in-law couldn't make it.
She didn't.
But what really wore me out was the wedding itself. Who knew she'd do 5 dress changes? I've never been to a 5-hour wedding before.
What? It was that long? I just assumed you were late because you were helping out with stuff after it had finished.
Yes, 5 hours! You won't believe this. She had a different theme for each costume.
You're kidding.
Well, Sarah had always been obsessed with weddings. I knew she had a lot of specific ideas about her dream wedding, but I never thought she'd try to cram every single one of them in. They even did 3 different cake cutting ceremonies with different cakes.
That's kind of impressive, in a weird way.
The poor catering staff looked so confused. They had to wheel out a new cake every hour.
How did David handle all this?
I mean, if the couple was happy, that's what matters. But David looked completely exhausted.
Oh dear.
He barely smiled after the 2nd hour, just kept checking his watch. But anyone would be. Your newlywed's introduction video alone was 30 minutes long. It's so embarrassing to make your parents and friends watch a half-hour video about how you met and fell in love. Most of us already know anyway.
That's practically a TV episode.
Yeah, and Sarah made everyone watch the entire thing before dinner was brought out.
No wonder people were tired.
This must have been my sister going completely overboard on her own. Otherwise, the groom wouldn't have looked so miserable.
Oh, Sarah.
By the end, everyone looked tired, not just the groom. Some of his relatives were even falling asleep and snoring.
That's kind of sad.
One of his uncles started snoring during the 3rd cake cutting. Sarah was furious. I nearly dozed off a few times myself. Plus, I'm starving. The food was good, but there wasn't nearly enough. It was a tiny serving on a plate, like the kind you get in fancy restaurants.
Then hey, want to grab some burgers? I just finished work and was thinking of heading home early.
That sounds perfect. I'm dying for a cheeseburger.
Let's meet at the station then. I'm leaving now.
Wait a sec. I just got a message from David. Says he needs to talk.
At this hour? Right after his wedding? Shouldn't they be on their way to their honeymoon?
Yeah, something's off. Probably better take this call, right?
Yeah, I wonder what he needs to talk about right after the wedding. Go ahead and take the call. I'll wait.
His messages sounded really stressed. This might be serious.
Take your time. I'll grab us a table at the burger place.
Thanks. I'll head to the station as soon as I'm done.
Hope everything's okay with David. Emily, I've decided I'm going to sue you for damages. You're going to pay for my entire wedding since you ruined it. What? The entire cost? And what do you mean, sue for damages? What did I do? Do you know how expensive this wedding was? And it's all ruined because of you. I'll send you the full bill. You better be prepared to pay every cent. Are you out of your mind? I wasn't even there. Thanks to you, yesterday's wedding was a disaster, so you're going to take responsibility. Because of me? Yeah, you have no idea how much work I put into this wedding. Can you explain why it's my fault? I was watching the wedding video last night. Everyone looked so bored. I was shocked. I worked so hard for my once-in-a-lifetime wedding. I put my heart and soul into it, and everyone looked miserable because of you. What? How is that my fault? I'll say this again. I wasn't even there. Exactly. The mood was ruined because you didn't come. The empty seat at the family table was so embarrassing. Huh? Everyone probably felt awkward and couldn't enjoy themselves because a family member of the bride was missing. My wedding was ruined, and it's all your fault. Even David's family kept asking why you weren't there. No way. That has nothing to do with me. Your wedding was just boring, that's all. What did you say? How dare you call my perfect wedding boring? I heard all about yesterday's wedding from Jack. The ceremony and reception lasted 5 hours. That's longer than a Lord of the Rings movie. Of course everyone was tired. That's not true. I carefully planned everything so people wouldn't get bored, and I didn't cut any corners with the food and drinks. Actually, I condensed what should have been a full day into just 5 hours. Wait, it was supposed to be even longer? Of course! I had to cut out the Dove release and the third musical performance. The third performance? How many... Doves? So, it's definitely your fault that yesterday's wedding was such a flop. You're still getting revenge for something that happened 5 years ago. Your nasty personality ruined my precious wedding, so take responsibility and pay for the whole thing.
The only one who needs to pay is you, Sarah. Stop embarrassing me, will you?
Huh? Jack? Why are you butting into our conversation?
I had to take over because I couldn't stand watching anymore. Sarah, you're being absolutely ridiculous. How does Emily skipping the wedding mean she has to pay for all of it?
Because she didn't come. Her absence is why my wedding wasn't fun. You were there. You saw how dead the atmosphere was. My wedding turned out like that because of Emily.
That's not it. Your wedding was boring because it was 5 hours long. Stop trying to blame Emily for something that's clearly your fault.
How can you say that to your own sister?
I'm just saying the truth.
What? Are you saying my dream wedding was boring?
And now you're trying to extort money from her. Is it because you didn't get as much in the wedding gifts as you expected? What are you thinking? Emily isn't your personal ATM.
How dare you say that, Jack? That's not why I'm asking for money. I just want Emily to take responsibility. You have no idea how much this wedding meant to me.
Are you still going with that ridiculous excuse?
Okay, maybe 5 hours was a bit long, but I tried really hard to make it entertaining.
Where exactly was the entertainment? Our 30-minute introduction video? 5 costume changes? You just crammed in everything you wanted to do without even asking David's opinion.
What? That's not true. David loved all my ideas.
David told me everything. Apparently, he was totally against this 5-hour wedding, but you wouldn't budge an inch, so he gave up. You just bulldozed ahead with everything he wanted.
That's not true. We discussed everything and made decisions together. Every time I showed him my plans, he said okay.
Discussion means exchanging constructive opinions. What you did was throw hysterical crying fits until David gave up and let you have your way.
How do you know all this? Have you been talking behind my back with my husband?
I told you, I heard everything from David. He called me after the wedding, saying he needed someone to talk to, and he spent ages venting about you.
What?
David was really at his limits. He said he got so tired of arguing that he just told you to do whatever you wanted. But he never thought it would turn out this badly. He said he's completely broken and regrets everything.
Regrets? How dare he say that about a wedding where the bride worked so hard to make things perfect?
No, you're wrong. You're the one who made the groom say those things.
What?
I heard no matter how many times he tried to convince you to reduce the number of costume changes or shorten the time, you wouldn't listen. In the end, the wedding cost ballooned to nearly triple the budget.
Well, the extra expenses were worth it for my special day.
But you said you paid for all the extra costs yourself, right? Originally, the wedding was supposed to cost $20,000, with each of you paying $10,000, but it ended up with you having to pay $50,000. But you didn't actually have enough savings, did you? You were counting on the wedding gifts, but when the gifts were only half what you expected, you freaked out and tried to get David to cover the extra cost at the last minute.
But I didn't expect them to be so stingy. I told everyone it was going to be a fancy wedding, so I thought they'd give at least $1,000 each in wedding gifts. If they had, we would have had enough.
Nobody gives $1,000 as a wedding gift. Nobody asked you to make it so extravagant. You did that on your own. Made it 5 hours long, and now you're trying to squeeze money out of people?
Squeeze money? That's not... I just wanted my perfect wedding.
I know you've always dreamed of your perfect wedding, Sarah. I understand you want to include all your special touches, but a wedding should have a smiling groom next to you. You need to get your head straight. You're seriously going to get dumped at this rate.
What?
David told me yesterday. After complaining about the wedding for ages, he said, I know it's too late, but I'm wondering if I should even be married.
What? He can't mean that. We just got married.
David said he would have been fine with any kind of wedding as long as everyone enjoyed it, even if it wasn't really exactly what he wanted. That dead atmosphere yesterday with everyone looking bored, and then you trying to blame it on your sister-in-law, making a fuss about not getting enough gift money. He said his love for you just died right there.
That can't be true. We just got married yesterday.
But the bride's behavior was so awful, what else could he do? I heard you gave him the death stare when you refused to cover the extra costs, and you even said you tried to squeeze some money out of your sister-in-law to make up for it.
Well, I was just panicking about the costs.
I won't let you do that. First, you need to talk with your husband about your future. You don't have time to be harassing Emily.
What?
Good luck not getting divorced.
Please, Emily, please help convince David. Huh? I really need your help now. Everything's falling apart. After that, David told me, he said, I'm sorry this is right after the wedding, but I want a divorce. I don't want to be married to you anymore. Oh, that's unfortunate. Please, you have to help me. You're the only one who might understand. He said I completely turned him off. He said, your obsession with weddings was cute and girly at first, but you took it way too far and it got scary. And apparently, relatives and friends complained about how long it was too. He said he can't stay married after being embarrassed like that. Everyone's taking his side, even my own family. Wow, it really was worse than I imagined. I'm glad I didn't go after all. How can you say that? This is serious. But don't you think it's understandable? I've dreamed about my wedding since I was a little girl. I had so many things I wanted to include. As another woman, you must understand that, right? Well, I guess I can understand to some extent. I had my own particular wishes too. Like getting my dress from that specific boutique across town. See? Right? That's just how girls are. You understand. Every girl has her dream wedding planned. That's why I need you to explain this to David. What? You can tell him from a woman's perspective. Make him understand. Tell him how important and special weddings are to women. I know I went a bit overboard, but it's not worth getting divorced over. Please, talk to him. If you really want me to talk to him, I will. But I'm going to tell him everything, including why I didn't attend. What? You wouldn't dare bring that up now. I can definitely talk about how special weddings are to women, but that's exactly why I'm going to tell him how you ruined mine. If you're okay with that, I'll help. Of course that's not okay. What are you thinking? If he finds out about that, he'll hate me even more. Please, just help me without mentioning the past.
I see. So you haven't told him the real reason I didn't attend. You just told him your rude sister-in-law canceled, didn't you?
Well, I couldn't tell him everything. He wouldn't understand.
Well, I guess you had to do that. If you told him the truth, he'd probably want to divorce you even more. Actually, he might want to divorce you faster.
Listen, couldn't you try convincing him without mentioning that part? I'll apologize for canceling on you 5 years ago. Now that I'm in the same position, I understand how painful it is when family members don't show up. I really am sorry about your wedding. I was just in a bad place then.
Oh, now you're apologizing after 5 years.
But please try to understand my situation. Like I said before, I was frustrated after being rejected 20 times while dating. That's why I canceled. I mean, I didn't have any bad intentions. I was just hurting and jealous. You can understand that, right?
This is exactly your problem, Sarah. This is why you're getting divorced.
What? What do you mean?
You lash out at people around you because of your own issues, drag them into your problems, pick fights. You never consider other people's feelings. Yet, you think everyone should forgive you just because you explain your circumstances. David's probably sick of this shallowness, and that's why he decided to divorce you. This isn't even about the wedding anymore.
I'm not shallow. I just want people to understand me.
I get it now. Even if I tried to convince him, it would be pointless. David won't change his mind about the divorce, so I'll have to decline helping you.
Are you serious? You're okay with me getting divorced? After I just apologized for everything?
Why not? After all, you're just a stranger to me, so it's none of my business what happens to you.
What? How can you be so cruel? I thought we could finally move past everything.
That's right. Sarah, I'll be going now. Good luck trying to convince him on your own.
Emily, please, don't leave me like this.
Goodbye, Sarah. Sarah tried desperately to convince her husband David, but he wouldn't listen at all, saying, "Sorry, but I really can't do this anymore." In the end, not only their parents, but even her brother Jack took David's side. And Sarah found herself being the one getting lectured by everyone. She finally signed the divorce papers in tears and had to pay for the entire cost of her 5-hour dream wedding herself. She had to return all the wedding gifts and ended up not just with 0 savings, but completely broke after selling all her personal belongings. I heard the shock of getting divorced right after her wedding really affected her, and now she's quietly living with her parents.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. Is that really you in the parking lot in that cheap little car? Why are you here, my ex-wife showing up out of nowhere? Let me guess, still can't get over me? We ended things 5 years ago, remember?
Excuse me? Who is this?
Playing dumb now? You know exactly who this is. I never thought you'd track me down here, but sorry to break it to you, I have 0 intention of getting back together. I've got a new life with my girlfriend now.
Wait, what? You were the one who suddenly messaged me. I'm not tracking anyone. You really don't know? I'm here for work.
Work at a luxury inn? Don't make me laugh. You must have heard I was working at this luxury inn. That's why you came all the way here to make a reservation at Fairview, right? Still the same old Sarah, terrible at lying.
What? Hold on. You work at this inn? Since when?
Don't pretend you didn't know. You're really gonna keep up this act? Acting all innocent when you know everything? You already know it all, don't you? About my affair partner being the inn owner's daughter? About how I divorced you, ran off with her, and we came back here together?
No. I had absolutely no idea. Me being here is pure coincidence. What? You really think I'd waste my time tracking you down?
Yeah, right, keep pretending. Sorry to break it to you, but I'm happy with her now. I'm the future heir to this luxury inn. There's no room in my heart for you anymore. Must be eating you up inside.
You're delusional. I haven't thought about you in years. I'm literally here for a company retreat.
A company retreat? You? In that cheap car? Don't make me laugh! You couldn't even afford the deposit here on your old salary!
My car has nothing to do with this. And you know nothing about my current situation.
Oh, please, still working that dead-end office job? Or wait, did you finally get that promotion you were always whining about?
Just listen for a second. I seriously haven't thought about getting back together. I moved on years ago. This is purely coincidental.
Save your excuses and get out of here, you poor thing. Showing up to a historic luxury inn in that cheap, compact car. Having someone like you here just lowers our standards. What would our high-class guests think?
Excuse me? Are you seriously trying to shame me about my car while working as hotel staff?
Watch your tone. I'm not just hotel staff. I'm the future owner of this place, unlike some people who never amount to anything.
Sarah, when are you joining us? The charter bus got us here ages ago. We're already enjoying the hot springs. Everyone's asking where you are. Sorry, Mom. Just got here. Was taking my time driving. Had to make a few stops along the way. Oh, is that so? Well, come on in then. This is my go-to inn for our company retreats. You're missing out on the welcome drinks.
Company retreat? What company would hold a retreat here with someone like you?
Ignore him. I'll be right there, Mom. Just dealing with some unexpected things. Staff issues. Staff issues? That's unusual. I'll introduce you to the owners. They've always been so professional. Before that, can I ask something? How long have we been coming to this inn for company retreats? Just curious. Let's see, about 10 years, I think. But since you're the CEO's daughter, the staff might feel awkward. That's why I haven't stayed here in about 5 years. Didn't want to make things uncomfortable.
CEO's daughter? What are you talking about?
Oh, I see. That explains a lot. And the staff has always been professional before. Of course, they're known for their service, though lately...
Wait a minute. You can't be serious. This has to be some kind of joke.
Is something wrong? Don't you like this inn? You seem distracted. No, it's not that. I was just curious about the history here.
Sarah, you need to explain what's going on right now.
Oh, now you want to talk civilly after trying to throw me out? Interesting change of attitude. Sarah, you can be honest with me. Actually, I've been thinking about switching to a different inn. The service doesn't seem quite up to par anymore. Really? Why? Tell me more about that. The quality seems to have dropped a lot compared to 10 years ago. The interiors aren't well maintained anymore. And it's the little things. They're using cheaper tea and snacks now. It doesn't feel like the luxury inn it used to be. Something's changed in the last few years. Oh, really? This is my first time here, so I wouldn't know. But I think I might have an idea why.
Stop ignoring my messages. What company are you with? Answer me!
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry your first company retreat isn't at our best spot, Sarah. The hot springs are lovely here and the food is amazing. Let's try to relax and enjoy ourselves, despite the changes. Yes, let's. Though I'm starting to think, maybe we should look at other options for next year.
You need to tell me what's going on right now before I call security!
Go ahead, call security. I'm sure they'd love to hear about how the future owner treats corporate clients, the ones who book entire floors for company retreats.
Corporate clients? What are you talking about? Stop being so cryptic!
You'll figure it out eventually, though it might be too late by then. Sarah, hurry up! The welcome ceremony is about to start. You need to meet everyone. Coming, Mom. Just wrapping up an enlightening conversation with an old acquaintance.
Old acquaintance? Is that all I am now? After everything we've been through?
Yes, that's all you are, and soon you won't even be that. Just the person who made a very, very big mistake, both 5 years ago and today.
Leave right now! A poor person like you has no business staying at my inn for another 100 years! I don't care what company you claim to work for!
Excuse me, is this how you treat paying customers? We're paying our fair share here, and then some.
I was shocked when I heard you checked in. Thought you came just to see me, but you're actually planning to stay? Even though this luxury inn isn't exactly cheap, you must have spent your whole savings on this!
You really haven't changed at all, have you? Still looking down on everyone, still making assumptions.
I've changed plenty. I'm successful now, unlike some people who can't move on.
Stop with these assumptions, will you? Me staying here has nothing to do with you. I honestly had no idea you were even here. Why would I want to see you?
Sure, let's go with that story. But sorry, I don't have time to play along with your little act. Do you know how many important guests we have today?
Seriously? You're still going with this attitude?
This is a historic luxury inn, not a place for common folk like you. We got a large group checking in today and we're busy, so I don't have time to deal with you. Leave now before you embarrass yourself further.
What an incredibly rude staff member. I've never heard of an inn throwing out paying guests. Is this how you treat everyone, or just your ex-wives?
Poor people like you aren't our guests. What, you thought paying money meant I'd give you good service? That's not how things work in high society, something you clearly don't understand.
Actually, yes, that's exactly what it means. We paid the full booking rate, yet you've been nothing but arrogant. You really think this kind of customer service is acceptable at a supposedly luxury establishment?
Oh, please, don't tell me you believe that customer is always right nonsense. That's such a middle-class way of thinking.
I'm not asking to be treated like royalty. What? Just basic human decency. Something you seem to have forgotten.
That customer's always right thinking is outdated. Running an inn isn't a charity. We only provide good service to people who spend more money. Why would we treat everyone else like real customers? People like you should be grateful we even let you in.
If you are the future owner of the inn, I worry about its future. Very, very worried. Do the current owners know about your attitude?
The current owners trust my judgment. I know how to spot trouble, and you're definitely trouble.
Trouble? That's rich coming from you. Should we talk about what real trouble looks like? Like running away from responsibilities?
Ancient history. I've moved up in the world while you're still stuck in the past.
Stuck in the past? I came here for work. You're the one who can't stop bringing up old history.
Who are you to act so high and mighty, especially since you won't be able to stay here again anyway? Huh? You're leaving right now and going on our blacklist. A clingy ex-wife who keeps pursuing the young master won't be welcome here again.
What a wonderful reason to blacklist a customer. Customer attempted to check in while being my ex-wife. Very professional.
It's more than that. You're clearly here to cause problems, to ruin my happiness. I won't let you.
You know what? You're getting way too full of yourself as the heir. This is no way to treat important guests. I'll be sure to tell the owners about all of this. Every single word.
Telling the owners won't do anything. The older owners are basically retired. My girlfriend and I run everything now. We make all the decisions.
Oh, really? That's very interesting. And when did this change happen?
Not that it's any of your business, but I've worked my way up, unlike some people who probably still work entry level.
Still obsessed with status, I see. Some things never change. Though some things do.
What's that supposed to mean? You're starting to annoy me. Just leave already.
Oh, I will. But first, don't you want to know why I'm really here?
So, kicking out one person like you is nothing. Poor people aren't welcome here, so leave. You're not fit to be a guest at our prestigious inn, no matter what company you claim to work for.
Well then, tell them the contract is over. Oh, but you probably don't know about that since you're supposedly in charge. Please inform the owners that this is our last year. I'll leave as you asked, but we won't be making any group reservations next year. Such a shame, really.
What are you talking about? Group reservations? Who exactly are you talking about? Stop being so mysterious. Just say what you mean.
I'm talking about the group that's booked here today. What? I'll leave, but make sure you take good care of the rest of our employees. We've already paid the full amount for everyone's stay up front. As regular clients, we expect proper service, though I'm starting to doubt we'll get it.
Wait a minute. Regular clients? What? Are you with Autumn Ridge Design Studio? That can't be.
You think I'm poor? Actually, I'm the vice president. Autumn Ridge is my mother's company. I quit my old job last year to help run it when she needed someone to take over. Surprise!
What? You're lying! This has to be a joke! You can't be...
Oh, did you forget my family owns a company? I'm pretty sure I was open about my family's design business. Or were you too busy with your affair to pay attention?
Now that you mention it, I think I remember something about a design company, but you never said... You weren't...
Oh, I'm so sorry. Your brain must be like a flower garden. Pretty, but empty. Of course you'd forget something as trivial as your ex-wife's family business, just like you forgot about your divorce settlement.
What? You're making fun of me, aren't you? This isn't funny. This isn't funny at all.
Oh no, I'm not making fun. I'm sympathizing with the young master who was so rude to important clients because his memory is so poor. Must be embarrassing. Being so confident, then finding out you've been insulting the VP of your biggest client.
Sarah, please, let's talk about this like adults. There must be some way to...
Now you want to talk like adults? After all that poor people talk? After trying to throw me out? Interesting timing.
I didn't mean... I didn't know. You have to understand.
Oh, I understand perfectly. I understand exactly who you are now, and exactly what kind of business you're running here. I think our company will understand too, when we explain why we're changing venues next year. Sarah, where are you? You said you'd be right in. Everyone's waiting for the welcome toast. I need to tell you something about this inn. Something important. What is it? Is everything okay? Did something happen at check-in? You could say that. Remember how I asked about how long we've been coming here? There's a reason. Of course I remember. We've been loyal customers for years, though lately I've been having second thoughts. Tell me more about that, about why you're having second thoughts. I need to know everything. Well, the quality has definitely dropped. The attention to detail isn't what it used to be. Remember how they used to arrange fresh flowers daily? Now they use artificial ones. Go on. What else has changed? The staff turnover is concerning. Used to be the same familiar faces every year. Now it's all new people, except for that arrogant young man at the front. The arrogant young man? Tell me about him. Oh, he's supposedly going to inherit the place. Started showing up about, let me think, about 5 years ago. Right around when things started changing. 5 years ago? That's interesting timing. Very interesting. Sarah, what's going on? You're acting strange. Mom, about that young man, the one who's going to inherit, there's something you should know. What about him? Have you met him? Did he say something inappropriate? You could say that. He's actually someone we both know from before. Someone we know? What do you mean? Sarah, just tell me straight out. It's Nick, my ex-husband. He's working here. What? Nick? That worthless man who ran off with another woman? He's here? Yes, and you'll never guess who the other woman was. The owner's daughter. The owner's? Are you serious? That little. No wonder the service has gone downhill. He's poisoned the whole place. Mom, calm down. Your blood pressure. Remember what the doctor said. Don't you dare tell me to calm down. That man destroyed my daughter's marriage, ran away without paying what he owed, and now he's ruining our favorite inn? There's more. He just tried to throw me out, called me poor, said I wasn't good enough to stay here. He did what? After everything he did to you? After running away from his responsibilities, he dares to treat you like that? It gets better. He had no idea who I am now. Doesn't know about my position in the company, or that we're his biggest corporate client. Oh. This is perfect. Mom, that tone worries me. What are you planning? Nothing yet. Just thinking about all the ways this could play out. Mom, remember your blood pressure. Deep breaths. Don't worry about my blood pressure. Worry about your ex-husband. He's about to learn some very expensive lessons about karma and about customer service. What are you going to do? Mom, please don't do anything drastic. Drastic? Me? I'm just going to have a little chat about quality control and about settling old debts. That doesn't sound ominous at all. Just try not to cause a scene, for the other guest's sake. A scene? I never cause scenes. I just ensure justice is served, professionally, with witnesses. That's what worries me. Your version of professional usually involves lawyers. Speaking of lawyers, I still have all the paperwork from your divorce, including the unpaid settlement. Mom, no, not here. Not during the company retreat. Why not? It's perfect timing. We have the whole board here. All our major clients. Let's see how he handles that pressure. You're scary sometimes, you know that? In an impressive way. I learned from the best, your grandmother. Remember what she always said? Revenge is a dish best served with witnesses and documentation. Yes, I remember. You both taught me well. And now it's time to put those lessons to use. Are you ready? Ready for what? What exactly are you planning? Just wait and see. During tonight's dinner, when all our guests are gathered and Nick has nowhere to hide. This is going to be interesting. Should I be worried for the inn's reputation? The inn's reputation? They ruined that themselves by letting him take charge. Now they'll face the consequences. Just promise me one thing. No physical violence. We don't need a lawsuit. Please, I'm more sophisticated than that. Words hurt more than fists, especially when backed by contracts and bank statements. Remind me never to get on your bad side. Ever. For any reason. You're my daughter, my only child. The people who hurt you, they're the ones who should worry. I almost feel sorry for Nick. Almost, but not quite. Don't waste your sympathy. Save it for someone worthy. Now, shall we go in? The show is about to begin. Well then, tell them the contract is over. Oh, but you probably don't know about that since you're supposedly in charge. Please inform the owners that this is going to be our last year. I'll leave as you asked, but we won't be making any group reservations next year.
What are you talking about? I can't do that.
What? Why not? You have to. We're the customers.
Wait a minute. Were you really telling the truth when you said you were with Ridge Design Studio?
I told you. I'm the vice president.
What? This can't be happening. You're lying! You have to be lying!
Oh, did you forget my family owns a company?
Now that you mention it, I think I remember something about a design company, but it wasn't... You weren't. This isn't possible.
Aw, I'm so sorry. Of course you'd forget something as trivial as your ex-wife's family business.
What? You're making fun of me, aren't you? This isn't funny. Do you know what's at stake here?
Oh no, I'm not making fun. I'm sympathizing with the young master who was so rude to important clients because his memory is so poor. Must be embarrassing to realize you just insulted your biggest client.
Sarah, please, we need to talk about this. There must be some way to fix this. You can't just cancel everything.
Actually, I can. That's what being vice president means. I make these kinds of decisions now.
But the owners, they count on this business. You can't do this to them.
I can't. Like you couldn't pay your divorce settlement? Like you couldn't treat a guest with basic respect?
That was different. I didn't know who you were. If I had known.
That's exactly the problem. You shouldn't need to know someone's position to treat them with respect. But you never understood that, did you?
Please, we can work something out. What do you want, money?
Oh, now you have money? Funny how that works. When you're desperate. Sarah, where are you? I found him. Don't let him escape.
Your mother's here? She's really here? Oh, God.
Did you forget? She's the CEO, the one who signs those big contracts you depend on.
Sarah, please, don't let her find me. She'll destroy me.
Like you destroyed my life 5 years ago? Like you tried to destroy my dignity today? Why should I help you?
I'll do anything. Just name it, please.
Anything? Like paying that divorce settlement you ran from? With interest?
You can't be serious. That was years ago. The statute of limitations.
Oh, let's talk about statutes. Mom has all the documentation, every letter from our lawyer, every missed payment, every ignored call.
Sarah, come on. We were young then. I've changed. I'm different now.
Different? You mean more arrogant, more discriminatory, more focused on status and money?
I was just doing my job, maintaining standards. You understand about standards now, right? Being a VP and all?
Our standards include treating all guests with respect, something you clearly never learned. Sarah, is that him? Don't let him leave. We need to talk about that settlement.
Oh, God, no. Please, I'll do anything. Just keep her away from me.
Do you hear yourself? Still trying to run away? Still trying to avoid responsibility?
No, I need time to figure things out, to make arrangements.
You had 5 years to figure things out, to make arrangements. Time's up. There you are, Nicholas Thompson. Don't you dare move. We have business to discuss.
Mrs. Mitchell, I can explain everything. Please, just give me a chance.
This should be good. Go ahead. Explain why you tried to throw out the VP of your biggest client. Explain why you never paid the divorce settlement. Explain everything.
I didn't know about any of it. You have to believe me.
Believe you? Like we believed you 5 years ago? When you promised to take responsibility, when you said you'd make things right.
I was different. I was different. I've grown.
Yes, you have. You've grown more arrogant, more entitled, more discriminatory.
Please, I'll pay whatever you want. Just don't cancel the contract.
Now he wants to pay. When he has something to lose. Typical. Some things never change.
What do you want from me? Just tell me. I'll do anything.
We want nothing from you, except maybe one last thing.
What? What is it? I'll do it, whatever it is.
Watch as we take our business elsewhere, as your perfect life crumbles, just like you left mine in pieces. And pay what you owe. every last cent with interest, or we'll make sure everyone knows about the kind of person you really are.
You wouldn't! The owners! They don't know about any of this!
About your divorce? About your affair with their daughter? About how you treat guests? Which part?
Please, don't do this! I'm begging you!
Begging? Like I begged you not to leave? Like I begged you to take responsibility? How did that work out for me? Time to face the music, Nicholas. All of it, starting with that settlement, plus 5 years of interest.
I'll pay everything! Just please don't tell them!
Well, well. Look who finally learned about consequences. Better late than never, I suppose.
Please, move to another inn. Do whatever you want. I'll apologize for how I treated you earlier, but please keep using our inn. We need this business.
Absolutely not. I already clearly stated we won't be coming back. Not as long as you're here. Not after how you treated me.
Don't be so cold! Reconsider! Do you know what will happen to me if we lose a regular corporate client? There are lots of inn owners in this area, and rumors spread fast. No other inn owner's daughter would even look at me after this. My whole future is at stake.
Don't worry. The aftermath of your whining is already written all over your face, just like my tears were 5 years ago, when you left without a word.
This is no time for jokes. I'm begging you here. Can't you reconsider just a little for old time's sake, for what we once had?
Old times? You mean when you cheated on me? When you ran away without paying what you owed? Those old times?
You stuck-up bitch! I'm here bowing my head and you're still acting all high and mighty! You're letting personal issues affect company decisions! Don't you feel bad for the employees who won't get their annual retreat? Think about them!
Don't worry about that. For the sake of our employees, we'll take them somewhere much nicer next time. Somewhere they'll be treated with respect, regardless of what car they drive.
You can't do this! The owners will blame me! I'll lose everything! Is that what you want?
Enough already! We don't need an inn that only sees us as cash cows. I will never use this place as long as you're here. End of discussion. Sarah, update! You won't believe what just happened. The owners want a meeting right now with both families. Both families? This should be interesting. How's Nick taking it? He tried to run, but I caught him. The look on his face when I mentioned the settlement. Priceless.
Sarah, please, one last chance. I'm on my knees here.
Like I was when I begged you not to leave? Funny how things come full circle. The owners want to know everything about the divorce, about the unpaid settlement, about today's behavior.
No, you can't tell them. Please, I'll do anything.
Anything? Like treat guests with respect? Like pay your debts? Like face consequences? Too late for that. The meeting starts in 5 minutes. Time to face the music. All of it.
This will ruin me. Everything I've built. Please reconsider.
Everything you've built? On lies? On running away from responsibilities? On looking down on others? The owners are waiting, and they don't look happy, especially after I showed them the settlement papers and the text messages from today.
I'll pay right now. Whatever you want, just don't do this.
The time for negotiations was 5 years ago. Now, it's time for consequences. Real ones. And then my ex-husband finally transferred the divorce settlement to my account. He had claimed the statute of limitations had run out during the meeting, But he caved when my mom went ballistic and the former owner asked if he could take responsibility if their reputation got any worse. As for their inn, their business started declining rapidly. Apparently, their review ratings plummeted with comments about poor service and food quality. Then, a guest posted a video on social media showing the young heir kicking out a family to accommodate a VIP guest last minute. It went viral and made the local news. I couldn't help but laugh when I saw Mom's tweet saying, "Serves them right."
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.